This lesson is part of our 5th grade Social Studies Unit 4, Life in Colonial America. In this lesson, we will learn about the colonial economy. Our learning target for this lesson is to describe significant developments in the economies of the New England, Middle, and Southern colonies. We will be able to describe the main economic activities of the New England, Middle, and Southern colonies and the trade system that occurred between the colonies and England. The word economics means the study of how individuals and societies use their scarce resources to get goods and services. This includes things like production of goods and the trade of goods and services. When we study economics, it is important to know the natural resources and human resources that an area has. Each of the 3 colonial regions had its own unique natural resources. The human resources were free workers who got paid for their labor, indentured servants who worked for a period of time in exchange for their trip to America, and enslaved Africans. Because each colonial region had its own natural resources, specialization resulted. Specialization is when individual regions and countries produce certain kinds of goods and services. The New England colonies specialized in exporting fish and lumber. In the Middle colonies, wheat was their specialization. The Southern colonies, with a warmer climate and longer growing season, specialized in producing tobacco and other cash crops. The colonies exported raw materials such as trees and tobacco to England. To export something is to sell it to another country or region. Britain would use the raw materials to manufacture products such as furniture and tools. The colonists needed these products, so they imported the manufactured products. To import something is to buy it from another country or region. England believed that the colonies should benefit their home country. They wanted to become wealthy by exporting manufactured goods to the colonies. It also wanted to keep the colonies economically dependent on England, so they passed laws called the Navigation Acts. The Navigation Acts were passed to control the trade between England and the colonies, and to ensure that England would benefit most from the trade. For example, the Wool Act declared that the wool produced in the colonies could only be exported to Britain. This meant the colonies could not make money exporting wool to other countries. They passed another law that declared hats made in the colonies could not be exported. Other laws put high taxes on any good the colonies imported from other countries, such as molasses. The Iron Act resulted in limiting the ability of the colonies to make their own manufactured goods, so they had to stay dependent on England to make goods from the raw materials they sent them. The Navigation Acts created an unfavorable balance of trade. This occurs when you have more products you import than what you export. It is unfavorable because you are spending more money to import goods than you are receiving from exporting goods. The unfavorable balance of trade resulted in the colonists becoming increasingly dissatisfied with being under the rule of England. Let's review our learning targets. See if you can match the word to the definition. The study of how individuals and societies use their scarce resources to get goods and services. Is that specialization, export, Navigation Acts, economics, or import? The correct answer is D, economics. A good that a country or region buys from another country or region. Is that specialization, export, Navigation Acts, or import? E, import, is the correct answer. A set of laws passed to regulate trade between England and the colonies. C is the correct answer. Those were the Navigation Acts. A good that a country or region sells to another country or region. B is the correct answer, export. When individuals, regions, or countries produce certain kinds of goods or services. That is called specialization. A is the correct answer. You may now click Next to take the quiz or play the slide presentation one more time.